Welcome back, everybody. We're going to go over what is happening in the market, what has happened. First, we'd like to say thanks for your support and thanks for watching. Obviously, you're doing this for yourself. I'm just here to help internet strangers become better off in their financial life through the experiences that the Black Lion Kings have gone through and are going through right now. We're just offering our tips. We're offering our experience for you to learn from. So let's just start with where STRC. We'll start with where we are in the open chat. We're going to scroll through the open chat a little bit, see what we talked about in the Discord group. If you're not in the Discord group, this is on Twitter and YouTube. If you're not in the Discord group, join the Discord group. The link is in the description below. I bought more STRC at 76. I bought some at 84. I just keep buying on the way down. The more sentiment grows, more negative for this ETF, for this dividend ETF, the more I buy. And it seems to be at a pitch. You have a lot of people on the internet, on social media, talking about that it's insolvent. MicroStrategy is going to fail. That MicroStrategy can be the black swan event. First and foremost, I'll just give you the information I know and I understand. As far as MicroStrategy goes, with the value of the Bitcoin they have in their treasury, which they have apparently what time of this morning, it was around $51 billion worth of Bitcoin. MicroStrategy's debt is very low. It's something like 8 billion or something like that, right? They could go, the price of Bitcoin could go down to $8,000 and they'd be fine. Is Bitcoin going to go down to $8,000? If there's some black swan event where the world economy is crashing because of some, say AI reset all the clocks or something like that happened. It's obviously that's possible. We've seen stuff like that before. Another Y2K scare with computers. Something like how Black Thursday happened for the stock market. We call it Black Thursday, but that pullback was bound to happen regardless. So is it really a black swan event? Not really. This dip that we're having right now in Bitcoin itself in general, from 126K all the way down to 58K as we hit yesterday morning. This is all supposed to happen. We've been talking about this since October. Let me see if I can find it for you. Okay, this is taking too long to try to find. It's not very clear. It might have been in a video. Anyways, we move from moving on back to what we're discussing. Bitcoin is in a 1 year cycle, and MicroStrategy depends on Bitcoin. So what are we doing during the time that we are waiting for Bitcoin to bottom, which is most likely the first week of October, or between the first week and second week of October? The plan was to earn dividends off of MicroStrategy's dividend product, STRC. Right now it's earning about 11%. It's earning about 11% per month, and that's a one-time payment in the month. But it has been approved and voted on that we will start to receive 2 payments a month, once on the 1st, once on the 15th, and the first semi-monthly payment will be on July 15th. So I believe a lot of money is going to come back in. And my theory is that since BlackRock created its own Bitcoin dividend product, whatever interest they had in MicroStrategy, they've removed that money out, whether it's nine figures, millions or billions of dollars that they had in it. And that includes Merrill Lynch, that includes Bank of America, Vanguard, all them. I believe they just pulled their money out, and here we are. We went all the way down to $72 for STRC, but now it is building back up. Bitcoin should be bouncing as well, which adds to that. MicroStrategy hit $93. and bouncing, and STRC hit it. Now, do I believe that MicroStrategy is done falling? No, I believe the entire market is going to see a nice little bounce. I believe Nvidia is experiencing a little bounce where it hit 100, was that $190 this morning, and it is bouncing from here. And as you can see there, it's looking like it wants to break out even higher. So we're going to have a little lower high. I believe we're going to have a lower high moment for the stock market in general. So we're going to see a move up for pretty much every risk on asset. I've been shorting coin because I believe coin is part of that. If people aren't buying into Bitcoin, they're not giving fees to Coinbase. They're not buying into altcoins. They're not buying. They're not giving easy free money to Coinbase, and so that doesn't look good for them. So in that case, MicroStrategy and STRC should bounce. It would be nice to see a nice bounce back to par for STRC, at least as more money starts flooding in from all directions to fill what, and I guess, again, this is a theory, to fill all those gaps from the big institutional investors that were invested into MicroStrategy's products. So as far as that goes, we jump into Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit somewhere under 58K or 59K this morning. It hit 58K this weekend, and now it is bouncing back to 60,465. Where do I believe it could go? I believe it's going to at least have a lower high moment up to $62,500, and play that shorter is going to be $62,250, and altcoins are going to follow slightly. I would only stay in Ethereum, Solana, BNB is probably fine, but all the tokens that have been added to any institutional portfolio and legalized, those are the ones that you're going to want to stay in for the next bull run. And right now, what we currently have going on, let me get to it first. Basically, on that note, right now I am building out the Lion scanner. Right now we have connected the actual project to lionscanner.net, which we've created the domain for. It is part of what we are building with the Lions trading swarm. We're just blending everything in and making it fit as well as possible to make useful tools, utilizing AI agents and AI tools. So to be easier for you, have something that is useful to make your daily trading better. And the latest thing we added was the bear market bottom countdown clock. Right, the idea is we're going all in. This is particularly for Bitcoin, but it should apply to all the other altcoins. But this is particularly for Bitcoin, and you're going to see a lot of other altcoins snap back from the bottom. And this is when you time the bottom particularly well, then you see the biggest increase, you see the biggest gains happen immediately after. Say the bottom ends up being a particular number, say it ends up being 43K for Bitcoin, and you buy right at 43K right there, you're going to see the biggest influx of volume coming in at that particular inflection point, and the price, let's say the price is going to snap back to 50K within a few days, and you're going to, because you put your highest leverage, your best stop loss, your highest tolerable stop loss limit, or your liquidation limit under that, and say we never come back to, the idea is October 1st, the week of October 1st, even up to October 12th, 13th, 14th, we're never going to see that price again. Then your stop loss means nothing, your liquidation price means nothing, so you're going to see the biggest increase in your portfolio at this time. And that's what we've been trying to replicate for several years here. We do it very often. We don't always get it right, but when we get it right, it feels good, and we can sit back and watch the little pullbacks happen because it never goes back to that price. So you know you got in at the lowest possible price. The market the market goes in timed, scheduled swings, and specifically with Bitcoin, we've had the 4-year we've had the 4-year market where the 4-year cycles where we go up for 3 years. That includes accumulation into distribution, upward distribution, and then we have an accumulation into downward distribution for the bear market that lasts around 355 days, and that day is going to be October 7th. So we're just trying to we're going to spend that entire week getting everybody ready, getting everybody's psychology changed for that week, to get ready for that week. Even if you're like, oh, I don't trust it, but I'll still put in, 10% of what I would want to put in my portfolio, you're still in. And then the idea is we're letting it ride for 3 years. We're going to talk you out of jumping off that bridge, trying to get out of the position before the 3-year mark comes up. And again, we're talking September, October, November of 2029 before we even decide we're pulling out of that account. Now we're going to do multiple accounts. We're going to do 3 separate accounts because maybe we get another. Maybe we get in October 1st, and then maybe October 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, there's another micro bottom. We're going to try to catch that one too, and we're going to have another account ready for that one as well. So we have the doomsday clock, we have the countdown clock set here, and you can put in your email address and you'll be sent a reminder every week to just stick with it, it'll give you an update on what how much time, how many days are left before this time. So that's a cool little feature we have added there. We're going to update the AI. You can come in and talk to the AI. We're going to update that today as well to work properly. And then everything else we're going to work on to make it work as well. But that's what we have going on with the Lion Scanner. Right, and so we also have TradeTalk, the TradeTalk app. It's a psychological trading app where you can talk to an AI voice, talk directly with an AI voice mentor who understands the crypto market's context, detects emotional trading traps, and guides your risk profile in real time. So you no longer have to count on an influencer to hope that their trading style, that their profile, that their understanding, their schedule, their money, their understanding of the market lines up with yours. You're going to have a personalized AI agent that will help guide you through your specific particular journey in your crypto and your financial life, to make sure you are not doing things that are detrimental to your financial health. That's the whole point. It's like a get help hotline, but it's there to help you make sound, proper, financially sound trades, right? So you get $15 credit. We'll go more over this. Black Lion King, he'll talk more about this. He's the creator of this. He'll talk more about it in depth. Right, and so just to give a few extra notes, browser audio route, no phone calls or installations required. Dynamic market content advisor maintains context of your conversation in real time using coin glass order flows and psychological profiles. It'll psychologically profile you too, which is like having a therapist, AI therapist on the phone, but for trading, right? So we have all that going on as well. We will let you know when it is ready to go, when it works. We'll have a demo put up. Right now, you get $15 in credits, but you have the option to pay for $29 per 30 minutes. It's a lot like talking to Miss Cleo, but instead of a crystal ball, it's AI using their servers, right, to help you figure out, to help you get your financial and crypto life in order. And then you have the other options here if it's working out for you. And we're going to get that link to you very soon, and with a more specific update on how to utilize the app itself. So again, we're going to see where Bitcoin is going to go over the next week or so. We might get a small little relief bounce. We'll keep everyone updated there. STRC had a nice little $9 12% move up today. MicroStrategy had a nice 13% move up today. Even Tesla is still moving pretty well. It hit the $375 level of support before bouncing up. So that's the update for today. We will have a more in-depth update on the charts for these particular stocks and assets. I bought more silver at $58. There's a chance that silver can go back to retest the $49 level before we go up into another exponential move. Again, SpaceX has recovered today. I believe that's going to be a lower high price. We'll have to figure that out in the charts. But we are going to leave it at that. It's been a long one, but thanks for watching. We're going to post this on all social media channels, and we'll get you more updates on those new apps. We're going to update all the charts, and we are going to go from there. We're going to stay here along with you. Yes, we're going to hold your hand through these tough times and make things sound and feel better than what all the social media, 99% of the influencers are saying, and even the news there. It's all gloom and doom, but we're here to tell you it's not, and we're going to put you on the right track and help you out along the way. So we're going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching.